Chicago. Head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from the Windy City. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Big throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On second down here, Sanders, he'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. I think in this field position, Mike, with fourth and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Mustang 19.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Ready? 60 Bobcats, 60. Ready? Not Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's hot outside. It's complete. Down the sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. His fourth TD grab of the season.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on fourth down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll come up to third and 3. Throw it again. It's Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Williams to the air once more. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
What is up? Filthy.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he nearly got 3. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one on target to Moore. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Vegas.
Williams to throw on second down. That's for the big rookie out of Michigan, Holston Loveland.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard. Now, for him individually,
and he's in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Hey! Get it. Alert. Practice. Go.
On the ground, here's Quinshon Judkins. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Browns. An even 40 yards.
First down, Cleveland.
Go.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Trevon Dexter on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure.
He works free, right side. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Tyler Santos to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Oh, looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect. That one is incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally...
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Time starts with a run by Judkins. And And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
60 Vikings, 6 Dragons, 60.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he's going to score again. On that for a daily double. The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game.
Well, he's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw, not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And let's give it about 4 on that one. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. From the 29. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Cleveland.
At the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
They go play action with Sanders. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Come on, come on. Hit! Stretch the eagle.
Here's Sanders to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses now. Not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Duvernay to return. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Room to run at the 35. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, set.
On first and 10, it's Williams. That complete to Swift. And he'll be marked at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. Good for a Bears first down.
first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Williams. Flushed to his right, trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
In this defense, they find themselves here just trying to stop the bleeding early. I mean, touchdowns on each of their opening possessions of the game, and at this point, they're just trying to find a way to get off the field. So that sack, it came at the right time.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Chicago.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing again, Williams. To the goal line and in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
On play action, Shador. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now, he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's Williams on first and 10. This one taken in by Odunze. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Panther 11, 70 Timberwolves.
As Shedeur on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
A nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Sanders. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Montez Sweat getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Dragon 60.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down, Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big-time play for the Bears. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 16.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And the Bears are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second and goal. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. It is brought in the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears add on to their already sizable lead.
42, round 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Hey, smash, smash.
On the ground, Judkins. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. They run it once more with Judkins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 17 yards. It's a Browns first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, you're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Going up top. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Vegas! What is up? Yeah.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Going on first down, it's Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big-time play for the Bears. 47 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop up. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Now Williams. That one, take it in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears stretch things out even further.
Browns 14.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Tag! Mustang 19!
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready. Hawk. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
On first down, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
79 Broncos. Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
First down.
Ready.
A gain of
Trap 60.
16
Trap
yards.
60.
And
19 types.
First down.
To throw again is Sanders. On the move left. He'll look deep left sideline.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
That's out wide to Judkins. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on third down.
Ready, ready.
And it's third down.
Ready, ready.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. Give him 16 there. And a first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
Tag. Let's go.
On first down, they'll go with an option right. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back as they force fourth down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
And that is caught on fourth and goal. They've got it. And Ryan Mitchell. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
To throw is Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. Oh, no. This goes through the end zone. Did he lose it now before crossing the plane? It looks like they say he did. This is the rule that always brings up a lot of debate. This winds up a touchback, a turnover, and the opponents take over at the 20-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Here we go, here we go. 19, left, Dragon, 60.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. But at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. To throw is Sanders. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
Let's go now.
Throwing again is Sanders. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Browns are able to cut into the deficit.
Browns 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Connection made. It's Burton. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. Out to his right. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the 1st down. So this one in the win column.